So welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. And today, instead of just doing a lot of mini news videos about what's happened, last week has been a huge week for news in ORAS, so we're just going to do a mid-July ORAS news wrap-up. What do you guys think?
Not much really, just dive right into it.
Alright, so first off, we have Mega Metagross.
Can I complain?
Oh, go complain.
All I have are complaints. I thought it would have been good. I thought Game Freak were like, hey, here's a Pokemon that people want to be Mega'd. Let's make it Mega, but let's not make it too strong so that people might still use the original version. Nah!
No.
Let's boost all its stats and give it an OP ability.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's pretty crazy, you know. Now it has Tough Claws. It's going to be getting a boost to its offenses and defenses. That sounds very balanced to me. What do you think?
It will be able to one-shot Mega Kangaskhan out of the gate. If it leads against a Mega Kangaskhan, Hammer Arm, dead Kangaskhan.
I think I kind of called it that. They're going to just make all the new Megas so completely busted that instead of it just being Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Lucario that are too strong, everything's too strong.
I think this is meant to be a response to how, remember Masuda mentioned that he thought Mega Kangaskhan and Garchomp were being used far too much in the Japanese tournaments. I think this is his answer. Make every other Mega stronger than Mega Kangaskhan, and then it will be used.
So let's talk about something that you want to talk about, Mega Deontay, and all of the stuff that's going on with that.
Now, look, I was salty about that, but now I'm all sweet, because Mega Deontay! I was originally thinking it was going to get a boost to its defenses and become the ultimate wall. It was revealed that its its Mega Evolved ability, was going to be Magic Bounce. It's great! More Pokemon with Magic Bounce! And then we found out that no, it's not defensive. It loses defenses, gets more offensive stats, and a huge increase to its speed.
As well as having, the Magic Bounce is awesome, and...
Oh!
Yeah, that's just too good right there. That's how he feels about Magic Bounce. I don't quite feel that way.
I don't think it's going to be broken. I don't think it's going to be
broken.
But
I think it's actually like a pretty fair balance that, you know, now you have like, you could either be tanky, and then it can transition to a sweeper that has Magic Bounce, so you can make that one turn, flip the switch, and go all out. I think it's what Mega Absol should have been.
Actually, it's not much of a flick switch. Switch flick. I got it in the wrong order. And because I think if you're going to have an offensive Diancie, you're going to need a timid one with max speed, which normal Diancie can't use. So I think this both of our arguments have been slightly confirmed. Like, you think they're going to make the Megas well overpowered. I think they're going to try and make the new Megas like a surprise. Like, is it going to be Mega or is it going to be normal? Because both of them run differently. This kind of confirms that, you know, they're going to try and bring some Megas in that will run differently to their base forms, which is brilliant.
We also have it to where in Japan, Deontay is being released, or it's being distributed.
Yes. Wasn't it released? Yeah, it was released today.
Yeah,
it came out today.
Officially, everyone can now have one, so get ready to go pick up some clones off of Japan, you know.
Only Japan has them right now, which is slightly annoying because... if you look at how long it takes them to translate the movie, we're probably not going to get Diancie until after ORAS.
I think they're just probably going to try to slide it in, maybe right before or right after ORAS. All right.
And then let's slide into ORAS news, even though that's kind of what we're already talking about, with the gym leader stuff.
Yeah, we have gym leader stuff. I think it's really cool because they have a lot of pictures of the gyms updated in 3D, and it looks really nice. We got some gym leader splash art for when you battle them, and everyone looks really good now.
Roxanne is still as hot as ever. I mean, what?
What? I was captivated by Brawly's toe shoes. He's rocking the Vibrams.
Oh, yeah, I hate those. I hate them. They're like Crocs. Why?
Get out of my news. Get out of my news section.
Okay. No, but see, what I found about all the new gym leaders is old gym leaders. They're giving them more character.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot more personality now. Like, you look at Watson. He's a cheery old dude.
Not just them, it's their entire gym. It screams what they are all about, which I felt X and Y was lacking. And
I can feel that. Like, the gyms didn't really feel like super personal.
The Kalos gyms, the only one I remember is Valerie, and that's because she had the weird bug eyes, alien neck design. Everyone else is like, oh, there's the bug girl, the photos, and then who else was there? I can't remember.
We also have Elite Four Pokemon stuff that are signature, which is pretty cool. So we got to see a little bit more of the game that isn't just like news and hype. It's like, we know this was coming, but it's nice to see how updated it is.
Also, it's very curious that they're already showing us like things like the Elite Four and stuff. So You know, I find it curious as to why they're showing us the end game sort of stuff now. They could have waited, or just hidden it completely, and that goes into a segment we're going to talk about towards the end.
Well,
but a certain puffball that is electric likes to cosplay, so
yeah, like I think Pokemon knows what's up right now. They know, you know, like Pokemon cosplaying is pretty in. Everyone goes to conventions, they dress up as trainers, and they dress up as Pokemon. And now they even say, like, instead of, like, you know, Pikachu contest dress up. No, Pikachu likes to cosplay. They said it. That's pretty awesome. I love that. I love how out they went with that.
I'm gonna wait for an Overlord Vahal cosplay for Pikachu.
But we do got some, they got some interesting setups for Pikachu, and it looks like it just kind of goes with the theme. You have the cool Pikachu. You got the tough Pikachu.
Now the question is, what were they trying to show us? They're even trying to show us that there's a reward for beating each contest, like different type of contest, like cool, cute, beauty, etc. Do we get an outfit for our Pikachu, or is this a specific Pikachu that we get for winning, or is this like Pokestar Studios coming back, or what's it called, where you dress up your Pokemon and they dance?
Well, I was thinking like the contest from 4th generation, where you can just kind of drag and drop accessories over them.
I don't remember it in Gen 4, but I do remember that in Gen 5. I think. Was it Gen 5? I don't remember which gen it was. Well, maybe it was both.
Yeah.
But either way, top hat on Mega Swampert. That's what I'm saying about that. With the monocle, maybe.
Yeah, with the monocle. That would be pretty awesome. So if those are accessories, there's going to be a lot of those getting spammed around. But also,
if they are accessories, can they be used in battle? Can the cosplaying Pikachus be used in battle? Ooh. That's a big question.
That's going to be fancy to see. But yeah, also, when they showed that, they also showed Pokemon-Amie.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Yeah.
I think we did discuss this before.
We already discussed it. We're like, they have to bring it back in some form, so that would be pretty nice if they brought it back.
Hopefully they're going to add more features. Like, we clearly see the Pikachus dressed up in Pokemon-Amie, so maybe we can dress Pokemon up in Pokemon-Amie and then send them into the contest.
Well, they also just showed, like, straight-up Metagross, which is kind of hilarious, because they're like, oh, we have Mega Metagross, now let's go and show it in Pokemon-Amie as you're feeding it a puff.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, yeah, it's on the website.
Wait, Mega Metagross in Pokemon-Amie?
Well, it's not Mega, it's just regular.
Oh, okay. I was saying, because what I really wanted to see was our Megas in Pokemon-Amie, so I could...
I don't think so, because they just have regular.
I mean, what?
But it's still pretty cool that they announced it with that.
It is. And then that's Pokemon-Amie, yeah. Contest hall.
I was about to say, oh no, is that a contest hall? Pokemon, you sneakies. Like, they just give us...
Of course contests are coming back. It's a Hoenn remake.
They give us 10 frames of something we already know. What's this going to be? I love it, though.
I wonder what it could be, Game Freak.
I freaking love Pokemon right now, because they say, like, Mega Metagross has entered the battle the same day that they dropped the news for the Fire Emblem characters in Super Smash Bros. So
that was too much. That was too much.
Like, they know exactly what's up. They know we're thirsty for all this news. We want the news so bad. So they're really playing into that well.
If they really wanted to tease us, they would have done it on separate days, not just load it all in on one day, so now we're going to have like a week of no news.
Mega Metagross has entered the battle on the Pokemon website. 3 days later, it's like, what's the Smash news going to be? I think they're still doing it right. They're saying Pikachu's cosplaying. They're trying to tease us with a contest hall we know we already have. They're dropping the Elite Four. I think Pokemon's with it, and I freaking love it.
It goes even further, because it's like, oh, okay, secret bases are coming back. No. First off, they're super secret bases, and second off, you can make a gym.
I know, I love all of that. So, and they also showed, like, you know, a lot of the old secret base stuff that you could have, like the platform, the stage. I love the stage, and I love like how it looks like they're bringing in a lot of new and old secret base decorations. So.
The decorations don't bother me too much because it's a remake, so I kind of assume they bring all the stuff back. It's the fact that we can have a gym. We can actually make a gym.
If you look at the snapshot, there's like people in your gym too. It's like you get to take your super secret pals, recruit them as like trainers to battle you.
And you can place them in your secret base in different areas and set, I think you can set the range they see you at. I don't know.
That's incredible.
We don't know all the details, but that'll make sense.
Yeah.
Make your own gyms.
So 9 gyms in Hoenn confirmed.
And you know what else in Hoenn is confirmed? At least I think it's confirmed. Virtus might have a different opinion to me.
Yeah. Move tutors.
Now, the reason I think they were confirmed is because we see the Elite Four's Shiftry using Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade has never been a move Shiftry can learn, and they very rarely give a Pokemon a brand new move as a normal part of its moveset if there's like no reason. Like Fairy type moves, it made sense. People making the argument that we saw God of War using Fairy Wind in the X and Y trailers and it can't learn Fairy Wind. Back then, we only knew about Fairy Wind. We already know what Leaf Blade does. It used a move it can't learn.
Yeah.
Move tutors, anyone? That has
sounds
to
great for new. Also, I was really excited because, like, you know, with that remake, with the next, like, the third game of the series, that's generally going to have some kind of move tutoring that's going to have something. So this is really just like, there's that tease that Pokemon dropped in. There's what we've been waiting for, that one frame where it's like, wait a second, it shouldn't be right. Wait, oh my god.
I didn't even notice it the first time. I think,
I don't think anyone noticed it the first time. Like, everyone's just kind of like, oh, Shiftry with Leaf Blade, maybe, wait. And then, like, you just don't think anything of it because you're still like, Secret Basis and Mega Metagross, this is cool enough.
It's also that, you know, Shiftry's design, I just always assumed it learned Leaf Blade. I mean, its hands are Leaf Blades. So I just assumed it already learned that. No, it didn't learn that. So, yeah, I mean, what does this mean? Shiftry has never learned Leaf Blade from any move tutor in any generation. So this means the move tutors that will be in ORAS, if we get them, will be teaching us brand new moves for our Pokemon.
It seems
so
like
we might not
super
even
updated,
see.
yeah. But also, this is the first move tutor with all the new generation moves.
Exactly. Oh my god. Drain Punch, Chestnut. We're going to see Assault Vest Chestnut everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to see like a lot of weird dynamics here because it's 6th gen Pokemon getting old moves, but also old Pokemon getting new moves. Like, who's going to pick up Eerie Impulse or something?
What if Swampert got Drain Punch? Mega Swampert Drain Punch.
No.
Game's over.
I would just give it a big root and win every battle.
But it's Mega Swampert.
Shut up.
I guess base Swampert.
I would use base Swampert.
Big root base Swampert, Drain Punch. I mean, there's so many other Pokemon that I expected to get certain moves in X and Y that didn't. Like, I'm expecting Drain Punch to be on Gourgeist because Gourgeist doesn't have a physical recovery move. But yeah, so I think that covers the news. I'd probably take
that's all that's happened in like the last week or so. So if you guys missed anything or if you wanted it all in one place, right here. I'm going to try this out, so tell me what you think in the comments. If you like this idea, if you just want news as it happens. I think like a nice little refresh is better than like every 2 days. It's like, oh my god, new news, here's a 3-minute video of what it means, and we don't really know what it means. Yeah.
Also, I think, it's just like, you know, I guess it's kind of on topic. I think CoroCoro said that the next issue of CoroCoro will be the huge Mega Evolution issue.
Oh, really now?
You didn't hear about that?
No,
It's going to reveal a whole, not one. Apparently
so we're going to get like half the Mega roster in the next Coro.
Or maybe the whole Mega roster. Maybe they're just going to drop it on us now. I'm like, hey, look at these!
Well then, we're going to be on that news, so if you want it, you know where to find us. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day.